So Lars, it's just been announced that you're going to be leaving us at the end of the season. I know when we spoke in advance of putting the release out, it seemed like a tough decision. Do you want to just try and express how you're feeling at the moment?
Yeah, of course it was a tough decision. It's not been easy, but as I explained earlier, maybe now it's time to leave and come a bit closer to the family. It has been a fantastic journey here and a fantastic club. So right now, yeah, of course, you realize what you're actually gonna miss, and there's a lot. It's a family club. It's a great club with a lot of good staff, a lot of fantastic players, and the fans around. It's a club you're proud of being a part of.
Have you got any particular highlights over the past 12-15 months?
I think there's many, because just for coming here from Denmark and get into a massive football country and in a great football club to feel the story and dig into the culture of football. I think there's so many highlights. I think for the first team there have been a few. I think the Arsenal game away in the cup was a great one. I can't pick only one game at Griffin Park, because there have been so many good experiences how the fans are behind the team and how they actually break down the opposition because of the cheering up and the way to create a home ground. For the B team, just to see the way they educate from coming in as many of them young kids growing up. I know it's only been 18 months, but still you see them educate and develop. And adapting into the English style of play. So working with the whole human being as well, being a part of that, I think there's so many great stories. Chris Mepham could be another one. Seeing him and know his background and working with him for a year and see where he is now.
Well, what's going to be next for you?
That's a good question. Right now there's nothing on. From summertime, I'm free to find another job. So I'm looking into to find another job in football in Denmark, and yeah, there's nothing on right now.
There've been 2 games since our fans last heard from you. There was the win at Ipswich and the defeat at home to Notre Dame. Were there any particular good or bad things you picked out from those games?
Ipswich game first, a lot of good football. On the ball we were really good. Some of the patterns we have been looking into, the build up, the breakthrough, we were in periods of the game outstanding. Shouldn't have scored more than the goals we scored. So that was good. From the Notre Dame game, straight after the game I was really annoying, close to be angry, came a little bit away from the game. We saw a lot of good signals, a lot of bad signals, and from the players, so we can use it for the future and see, okay, how do we act actually into when we play a morning game at Jersey Road, very windy, against the opposition who bang in with 10 players behind the ball. That could be a cup final, that could be another cup game, so we just need to prepare the worst thing. So we saw a lot of good things in a bad result, if you can say so. So we try to educate our players to swim before we throw them out on deep water, and we can't swim yet.
Those games, they came on the back of another game on the Sunday, so you played Sunday and then Wednesday and then Saturday. What did you learn about your players from that schedule?
Yeah, it was tough, and some of them come up very, very late. I think there's some, and it's not a bad excuse, but it's more like also the conditions. All 3 games, maybe the worst period of wind, 2 at Jersey Road and 1 at Ipswich, and it was terrible conditions. So how do we handle that? But prepare a game, and then recover from a game and prepare a game immediately after. English week, we have had it a few times in 2019. It's a good lesson. It's a good lesson to learn. for us, but also for the players. How do they recover, and how do we prepare a game? And hopefully in a couple of months for some of them it's just daily work.
Over the past month, you've had 3 players progress through the B team to reach the first team, make their debuts. Nikolai, Jan, and then Patrick in extreme circumstances up at Middlesbrough. What has that done for your dressing room?
Basically, I think I'll flip it the other way around and say the training room has maybe been a part of their debut, because the environment right now it's really good. So we need to protect the environment, and what I mean about that is we have some high standards, and when you have high standards from Monday to Friday, then you will see the benefit of when you play on Saturdays, and that's what we do with the B team as well. And I think the way the standard and environment and all that stuff the players have been a part of creating have brought the debuts. And I think that's the most important thing for the future as well. So the environment at the B team is the most important to create very high standards every day. And at the flip side of this, yeah, of course it should show for the rest of the B team. There's a pathway, that's straightforward. If I work hard, I will get my opportunity.
There's 6 weeks left of the season. We're in the middle of an international break now, but there are 6 weeks left of the season. What is there left for you and the B team group to achieve together? Yeah,
we have some very interesting games. We have a tour ahead of us. We have 2 cup finals, who is massive for us, and hopefully a Griffin Park with a lot of people in, so the young bees can feel how it is to be at home at Griffin Park. That's what we really dream of, to have a decent crowd there. That's the team thing. Another thing is hopefully we will push for another debut, maybe 2 more. That's the staff what we are aiming for, and push players up, because we need to push everyone. We need to push ourselves. We need to push the players, and the players need to push themselves to prepare and do the 100% every day. So it's not only about the team. It's about the individuals. Some of them prepare for maybe a new future after summer. Some of them prepare for getting into the first team after summer, and some of them prepare for being one of the best in the B team after summer. So there's a lot of different directions. But one thing is for sure, we have 6 weeks ahead of us, and we need to work very hard.